and mother were both brilliant, talented students with promising futures ahead of them. Now, why do you think such a couple would have a child while they're still students? Well, it's because they wanted to conduct an experiment to satisfy their curiosity. In other words, they wanted to see if they could raise a greater genius than its brilliant parents. My father, particularly, was the type who had to take action once he set his mind on something. Since fertility rates are higher while young, he convinced my mother to have me. So typical of him. Whether or not there was any love between them, I just don't know. They never did get married. In any case, my mother, Sakura, passed down her family name Ichio. And I was named Mamoru. My father wanted to name me Sho, but prioritized my mother's wishes instead. And so, our experimental family life began. But despite their expectations, I turned out abhorrently mediocre, with no special talent. And the more I aged, the more the gap between me and talented individuals widened. When I turned 12, my father gave up on me and left me for good. My mother also seemed to discard her expectations of me, focusing on her work instead. 5 years later, a girl who was hailed a genius was born. Between my father and his new woman.
Oh shit. So he was jealous of his sister. Black sheep of Yenny wool. Yes sir, 3 bags full. One for the master and one for the dame. And one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Stand before a small shrine.
So...
Why'd you bring us here?
Hey.
Again, the gods help us go do good. Just a little more like Dead Night, so no right to say that. We're supposed to take us to the hospital. Just watch. Reach at the shrine, press the switch. Slides to the side, reeling a ladder.
A ladder? It was here this whole time. It's like an entrance to a secret base. This is so cool, Mama Rip.
I know right, you said you couldn't put my foot in the ladder.
Wait, Doctor, you telling me there's a hospital under? Just follow me and find out. Don't worry, I won't try to flee.
Alright then. Is everyone okay with it?
I'm not in response. Not that I have any other choice.
So let's go then. I'll show you the secret of Garage Island.
The ladder's room about 13 square meters in size. Once everyone makes their way down, I flip the light switch on.
Wow-wee!
Wow!
It's like a spaceship's cockpit. More like a submarine. But you're right about being a cockpit. This is control room.
What?
My.
You heard of an expected Gourd Island? No, that's probably before your time. Rather than just a moving island like a giant ship, this is the control room where the island is steered. They're too surprised for words. I don't know, I'm sure I'd have the same look on my face or in her position. It was so simple.
Hey!
What's in? The mystery has finally been solved. I always wondered why the ruins related to us drifted up to us, which convenient timing.
What? I'm telling you.
Some of the ruins are coming to Rajan and it's the other way around. The island was drifting to the other ruins.
Huh? That's right.
The Royal Hospital. So, I never planned on coming to this hospital. Don't tell me you met a 610 TV already. Not in the slightest. No love for that show. Worked so hard on it. It's a shame to see it wasn't very popular.
What the hell?
So you really did make those? Yeah, before we all woke up on Garage Island. To go over them a bit by bit, this hospital started working computers and equipment. Sure, you figured out why to make us distrust each other.
Yeah.
Terraces. I have a question for you. What does your past have to do with the 7 deadly sins? Nothing more than an illusion. Served as a tool for eerie dramatization, all when we sleep in you. They're quite fitting.
I see.
So when you said agreed fits you then?
Right.
Indeed. I live only fulfill my desires. That is the very definition of greedy.
Yeah.
And there's another reason I used to say the deadly sins. Even with your memories, I want you to remember that you're all sinners.
What? Why you?
We didn't commit sins in our memories, we're the ones getting hurt. Not that. Your sin was sacrifice of Sachika.
Listen.
Reason I put you under mental pressure is to make you remember that. You made Yosuke the serial killer, murder Sachika, that was your sin. This is this game. This is actually the game. Yep. Perfect. Yep, once again. And now we just have to wait until he dies. Fucking brilliant. A relationship's complex, it's not something I can easily explain. Even though I told, I doubt they'd understand my pain and sorrow over her loss. Sachika, who you all killed, was my sister.
What?
Sis. What? I wait for them to settle down. Once they do, I'll slow them to speak once more. First of all, I sent Sachika at the school where I was working. The American course at Kyoto Academy in the same school in Mashiro City. I was a school physician at the infirmary there. Though at the time I was merely a rookie, I had just graduated. Spent the days running around getting used to my new job. On one of these days, Sachika visited my infirmary. Year 2002, Kyoto Academy Infirmary
Nice
number
to
2.
meet you, Dr. Mamoru Ichio.
Yes, nice to meet you. Are you injured, or perhaps you have a stomachache?
No need to worry. I'm completely healthy. I'm just here because I was interested in talking to you.
Or you're talking's awfully fair for a kid.
I'm happy to hear that. Everyone who comes here is far more interested in these comfy beds than talking to me.
Now that you mention it, maybe I'll just lie down in one of those beds and...
Okay then.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
My. Seems you know my name, but what's yours? Are you a new student?
I'm Sachika Hirasaka, a third-year elementary student.
Ms. Hirasaka, is it? Nice to meet you. So, what did you want? Did you just say Hirasaka?
I recognize that name. Is that the name of the woman he ended up
So
with?
you recognize my name at least. My mother is Clara Hirasaka. In other words, I'm your sister, though we only share the one parent.
I'm only started a visit from a half-sister. Feel fits into jealousy seeing you stand there before me.
See. So you're the daughter my father had with another woman after he abandoned my mother and me. They must have cherished you. Unlike me, you seem to be brilliantly talented.
Yeah. No, not at all. I've always been alone at home. The only time I saw my parents was in that cramped laboratory. The only part of me they care about is my brain. My mom and dad think I'm just a talking calculator or something.
Her voice shakes, a single teardrop rolls down her cheek. Hatred to Arbor for me dissipates almost immediately. She's just like me, this girl is exactly like me. Dorbrina's his natural talent, and that's the only thing people see in her.
That's weird. I only came to say my nose is running for some reason.
Sachika tries her best to stop tears to gently wrap her arms around her. This is why she came to see me. She's so alone, just wanted to be loved, but no one was around to care. Since she grew up in similar circumstances, she was hoping I would understand. No matter how intelligent, she's still a 9-year-old girl. She's been so hurt.
Dr. Mamoru?
Come live with me, Sachika. I'll never abandon you, nor will I let anyone hurt you. From now on, we'll be family. You'll never have to feel lonely again.
Isn't it a little sudden to propose we live together? We only just...
Oni-chan! What am I even saying?
But you know, that part of you kind of reminds me of my dad. Will you make me better? No matter how hurt I get?
I will. I'm the school doctor, after all. It's my job to take care of my student, even if there are other students who are hurt. I'll always put you first.
Shouldn't you keep your work separate from private affairs? But thank you, big brother.
Oni-chan!
I'll make a good little sister, but I'll try.
Miles getting cries once more. Love to come to visit me that day. One player Sachika began her life as well she was sitting together. My father, mother and even Sachika's mother didn't oppose us living. Father told me to do whatever I wanted as long as it didn't affect the research. During the time we had spent together for anything in the world. Sachika was my precious treasure.
Thanks for the meal.
I'm supposed to carry this?
Oh! No fucking way! It's a
Well
shame.
then.
Let's start talking about that incident. They all killed my sister. It was over a year since I began living in Sachika. Every day with her was full of love. More than my sister completed each other, and she was the only one who understood me. I wished for the days to last forever. Shortly after that incident occurred, when I saw that garage that day were the remains of my sister after the cruel and heinous act. When I scream every time I think about it. I wasn't sure of respect for human dignity. Pieces were strewn about the floor like building blocks. A child played with them. Couldn't believe it. I didn't want to. Her eyes were wide open when I picked her head up out of the sea of blood, and then it hit me. I lost my only love in the world. He had something breaking inside of me. Year 2004, funeral hall.
After tomorrow's cremation, I won't be able to feel your touch like this again. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you, Sachika. Damn it.
Will you make me better no matter how much hurt I get? I will. I'm a school doctor after all. That's right.
I told Sachika I'd make her better. No matter what it took.
May not be possible now, but what about in 10 years? Medical science advances more than maybe a way to treat her. Like cloning. Everyone was talking about Dolly the sheep some time ago. Could we clone humans too? No one finds a way, I will.
Dead yet. And I'm the only one who can save her.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Mamoru. I was with Sachika, but I only took my eyes off her for a minute. And she disappeared.
Nani?
Where did you go, Sachika?
Sachika's mother. She only saw Sachika's research subject, and now she wants to act like a proven mother.
Stay strong. I'll go search around this area too.
What's all the ruckus about? They say the girl's body disappeared overnight, leaving only her right hand and left leg behind.
Damn.
You're kidding, right? Did the body come back to life and just walk away or something?
Who knows? Maybe it was stolen? But whoever steals a child's body must be a...
Scumbag. They buried your right arm and left leg.
Right arm and left leg. Anyway, I actually wanted to bring all of you. I didn't have enough time. I'm sorry. He didn't even bother attending the funeral. Your mother cried the whole time, but don't you worry. I'll never abandon my precious sister. Wait for me, Sachika.
Oni-chan!
I'll make you all better. I swear.
Trust in my future and put Sachika in cryo sleep. Academy to focus on my studies. Plan to middle school and use it as a foothold. Sachika had become such a big part of me that she completely changed the course of my life. Man, I made it awkward without the great mind of my parents, and now it'd be a hard road. But still, it was the only path I had left. Things to get my heart beating with the happy memories I had with her. Plan to rebuild. So it was a birthday present then? You were so kind to her before, why'd you turn cold? Because Dr. Tsurushi was right. No matter how much time I spent with her, how much love I gave her, she wasn't my sister. I'll tell you about the time I gave her the clock. 3 years after I reunited with my father, I joined Manny after graduating med school and was involved. In fact, I learned from the mistake of clones sought to create a new extend system. Even with the great minds of my father and Manny, we couldn't find an effective method. Research of clones with routine memories had come to a standstill. Year 2014.
When Mr. Sun comes out, so does Mr. Shadow. When Sachika moves, Sachika's shadow moves too. But Sachika can't touch Mr. Shadow. So strange.
That's quite a poetic expression coming from you, Clone Sachika. Maybe raising children is the one field you're better at than me.
That's not really much of a compliment coming from me.
By the way,
Looks like she's playing with clock parts. Yeah, I gave it to her. Dismantling and rebuilding it has become part of her daily routine. Remember that in the report? She can understand the construction and mechanism of any object. She dismantles and rebuilds. How touching. Talents remain involved with daughter, but she's not Sachika. Mary's better, completely different. It's a bit late if you're disappointed. I did warn you, although genetic makeup is the same. Memories of Brazil are genetic, but learned traits she can't regain what she never had. Nah, it's even more disturbing since she looks exactly like Satya. I believe it, but I'm beginning to harbour feelings of hatred. Besides, a researcher I've got another if you were more careful. I was only figuring things out as I went. Just like your plot stuff, if you want to get rid of her, the hurt more as she grows older. I won't get rid of her.
Well,
Oh, suit yourself. Guess she's been yielding into some interesting data.
however,
Funny how she's good with machines though. Guess the apples don't fall far from the tree. Balance must be hard-coded into genetics, huh?
but
There's one thing I haven't been able to figure out.
I wonder why her right hand and left leg didn't regenerate. Despite being genetically identical, issues are to be expected with the first clone. But the other test subjects never had.
Maybe the limbs we cremated have passed on to the afterlife.
Huh? Their souls ascended to heaven, huh? What a superstitious thing to say for a scientist. Who knows? Maybe it's true.
What's he laughing at? I find a resolve to get things moving. What are you talking about now? Got request a certain country to develop military weapons using nano machines, son. The offer to provide the technology was tempting, but I've been debating whether to take it. Realised that the clone research needs us a new perspective. A military weapon? What about reviving Sachika?
No need to worry.
Nah, I'm not gonna give up on reviving her. Won't be a progress if things continue as is. It must begin the crux. I need to create nanomachines capable of molecular assembly in North Korea. Personal preference and pride are a slow price to pay. Coming from someone who's full of preference and pride. I'm gonna make inquiry to Mr. President. But knowing him to do whatever I ask, says I bring up his wife. Now that day, that stadium research suddenly accelerated. 2 years later, the machine in Korea was completed. A year after that, the XQ was made. I never would have guessed it would lead to the destruction of the world.
Huh?
Listen. Simply
Simply put, nanomachines are machines so small they aren't visible. Lucara is the name of the world's first and last nanomachine, all created by Dr. Tursfield. You haven't seen it before though, it's supposed to see individual machine with the naked eye. Whenever you grow older, used clearly undyed or extended, you're seeing gleaming lights. These lights are known as X-lights, and are emitted when Lucara is active.
What?
Yeah, hear that blue light? The Zenus Lucara is inside our bodies. Put your bodies with the X keys, that's how you recover from minor wounds.
It's not like that.
Didn't you see Lucara destroyed the world? Tell me something so dangerous.
It's Kurosuke!
Words are cut short by clone. Gaze fight the jet black killer standing there. He's back, everyone's going as expected. I had enough of this asshole.
You!
You set this up. Is under your control lately? Absolutely not. Chrissy betrayed me long ago. I deserved it for using a murderer, but I've been killed by him too. Yeah, that's what happened. You're not dull enough to think I take your word for it. It does sound shady. I don't question it later. Right.
Yeah!
Let's
go!
I guess I must be skilled too. Thought about myself. Kind of surprised with the fighting spirit. Perhaps Sarah's death has given him a sense of duty.
Naughty children deserve punishment. Isn't that right?
Whoa.
Stop. What is this? Look at the map.
I can't let this stop me.
What? That was a bomb? Okay. Oh no.
What's this?
Manny had finally made the extend theory into reality. Just as he predicted, the offer of military weaponry advanced the research by leaps and bounds. The nanomachine's capable of molecular assembly, a computer unit capable of storing memories, and the extend machine, a clone regeneration device. To confirm the results of the completed extend system, Manny recruited volunteers for XC transplants. 2013.
Wait a minute.
Why did you implant an XC clone Satchia? Promise you would dispose of her.
No need to worry.
I'm not. I just thought I'd have her help me with a little experiment.
That's why.
That means you gotta kill her. Otherwise you couldn't confirm if her memories before death successfully transferred.
Listen,
I can revive her if she dies, that's a big deal. Why do you care so much anyway? Thought you already realised she's not
That's
Satchika.
not it.
Be that as it may, I don't want to see someone with the same face as Satchika die.
Now.
We're silly, sentimental shit. That's a difficult boy. I won't use her experiments. The antique experiments can be done on others. What are you talking about?
of course.
The XCs we use up until now, thinking of making a new model. Mason made it, you want to make a new version? A good scientist is constantly thinking about how to improve. I'm thinking of making a limiter that kills its hosts after a set amount of days, for privacy's sake.
So, listen.
Since I won't use clone Satchika, you bring me subjects to implant the new Model XCs into you?
Hold on.
Why don't you just get some volunteers? No one would volunteer to become a human clone with the new limiter system in place. So you want me to kidnap someone? I already picked out some candidates, so you could just bring them in. Are you listed to...
The candidates are the garage kid.
Garage kids?
Wait. Dr. Terashima. Don't tell me these six are...
Oh, do you remember them? They're Sachiko's old classmates. Should be in their mid-20s now.
Of course I remember. I wasn't just their health teacher. I was very close with them. You want me to kidnap them? There's no way I can do that. These kids are victims of that incident.
Uh-huh. I heard they even had their memories erased, so they wouldn't have PTSD.
Then why them? I won't let you do this.
If they're the ones that killed Sachiko.
Nani?
Look,
You don't know why Sachiko was the only one killed during that incident, do you? What are you all talking about? Heard it all from a friend, Yusuke, who's helping me with some experiments. But he doesn't have a choice whether to help me or not.
That's why.
Answer my question. Alright, I'll tell you all about it. And then you'll understand the sort of losing my daughter. He told me everything. Explained what happened the day at the garage. I heard it all. It didn't take long for my heart to be consumed by hate from the next day on. I spent every waking moment preparing plans to kidnap all of you. Sure, you can imagine what Dr. Tucci had told me. This was the origin of my motive, the reason I implanted the X key. So you wanted to enact your revenge by turning us into guinea
That's
pigs?
right.
More or less. That's why I went ahead with Dr. Tucci's plan.
Kidnapping everyone wasn't easy. I had to ambush you, use sleeping pills and chloroform.
This picture's funny.
I felt no sense of remorse over the crimes I was committing. Getting revenge was all that mattered to me.
I see.
So after you implanted the XCs, as soon as original bodies were disposed of, they were later revived and woke up on Garage Island. I feel very apologetic, the sound coming completely clean. That's why we're repenting, you really do want to hear it. Besides what? The Manny facilities no longer exist. I watched as Manny and the world came to an end. It happened less than a month after we were all implanted with XCs. So on the other side of the monitors, spreading me on the other side and the other side. I was powerless. Do was look after myself. Year 2018.
What is this alarm? What's going on at Monty?
Luciara is self-replicating beyond capacity. The storage tank burst and it's spilling out.
This is no accident. Someone must have...
No!
What the hell?
Oh no! Mother scientists scream out in agony. Sure they are seen straight from hell. I watch as some of them mutate in this cloning, while others impaled by testicles.
Right. Dr. Terashima! Doctor! Are you there, Dr. Terashima? Answer me!
Oh, We've gotten ourselves in a bit of a pickle. I thought I saw those anti-clone activists poking their noses around here. They've done it now.
You're alive. What in the world is happening?
They most likely modified Luciora's programming with a virus or something. It's completely out of control. Spreading endlessly and overtaking humans with Cleone cell. And that's not even the worst of it. Luciora was found leaking out from the extend machines we've hidden outside of Marty as well. Those machines were connected here via the network. So they were also infected by Luciora. Boy, looks like my plan to lower the risk by hiding them in different places is backfired.
Doctor. So what does this all mean?
I guess it means we're done, so. The world's pretty doomed, though I'm not sure if this is the outcome the culprit had in mind.
It can't be.
Luckily, the Unit 2 we hid in that garage and Unit 10 from the hospital are both standalone. The Luciora and Unit 10 should be safe. You still have a tiny bit of time. Implant the X key into yourself right away. There should be one left of the newer model over there.
You want me to become a clone too?
It's the only way for you to live through this desperate situation. By my calculations, Luciora's rampage should end in about 20 days. There's a timer function on the extend machine. You know what you need to do, don't you?
What are you going to do?
Die?
Doctor.
Life comes full circle, Mama. Even if you lose your physical body along the way. So,
Live
It
on.
can't be. Dad. Dad!
My father! Did you want to make a multiplying lights to return all of humanity into Cleone? Once transformed, they sickly sought someone nearby with their tentacles and linked together. The lands were split open, sea levels rose. Coastal cities were destroyed and set adrift. Those who weren't yet turned into Cleone were lately swallowed by the sea as collateral damage. The earth and humanity were annihilated.
Huh?
Humans were turning into Cleone? You mean all the Cleone we fought and transplanted into ourselves have been good to be our acquaintances, friends, lovers, family, but they've lately lost most of their intelligence and memories. Don't even know their names. It's horrible, the worst research keep in history. We're going up this way because of you lot. She has no right to say such thing. They still feel a shred of guilt after hearing how the world ended. Most for the day spread throughout my heart like drops of jet black ink. There, as far as the eye can see, suddenly evil, tranquil and beautiful. Truly is nothing left.
Maybe it was a miracle this place was saved. Or are you the one who kept me safe, Dad?
But what am I supposed to do now? I hope that I live in a world like this.
Fools. The entire world paid the price. Because we decided to play God.
Where did we go wrong? Why did things end up this way? Satchika, the garage kids, and Yosuke.
See.
It's your fault. So because of you kids, that's why the world ended.
If Lot hadn't met Sachika, she wouldn't have had to die. If you hadn't killed her, my father and I wouldn't have started our clone research. Luciora never would have existed, and it wouldn't have infected the entire world. Humans wouldn't have turned into Cleone, and I never would have been left behind!
I threw it all away.
It's not over yet, that's right. I must remember why I kidnapped and performed surgery on them. It was all for the sake of getting revenge.
Fortunately, becoming a human clone myself, I have all the time in the world. First I need to do search. I'll have to find another extend machine that may have drifted somewhere. Then I'll go back to the place I hope to never visit again, the garage.
This isn't game over. It's time to start a new game.
Spent many years and months setting the stage. I used a time function at extend machine unit 10, extending myself even though I was alone. To thrive the harsh world without civilization, trained my body little by little. Body reverted to its previous state when extended, but with a slight update every time. Enough time invested, results from my training would be reflected in my body. Once I completed all preparations, I extended everyone with the extend machine on Garage Island. My revenge story had begun. I realised I'm sweating wet my forehead with the back of my hand. Despite the sweat, my body is normally cold. Mario, I'm sorry. For what? You've been looking like you're in pain. It's Sachika's fault, isn't it? Her eyes, her face, her voice, it'll roll through the wrong way. If you don't know why you're apologising, don't bother. You should prepare yourself. Kurosaki wait for us up ahead. Seems they love killing you after all. Dress our journey's final destination. Times of extending myself here. There I see the familiar extend machine and what? There's a white stuff I don't recognise in the middle of the room. Slowly rises and speaks directly to me.
So, you've come to kill me, teacher.
Hey!
He looks different from before.
Don't tell me.
He's using Cleon too.
Impossible.
No, I suppose it isn't. Killing can infest as a creature so naturally, Kurosaki would have the same ability.
If you want to fight, I'll show no mercy. I have to protect myself.
Flash something in his left hand next to his face. Eyes focus what he's holding.
Don't tell me.
Is that? Suddenly Kurosaki opens his mouth wide and swallows the
Oh, no!
object. What was it? Or did he just eat
Presumably.
a card key? We need to get the Spare X key. Dr. Brown, we never
That's
told us we
not
needed a
it.
key. Normally we wouldn't, always kept it in the lock. And now we not get the X key unless we beat Kurosaki. I won't let you get in our way. Black sheep and velvet white snake roars. I've lived this long, so I know the overwhelming capacity for violence within Kurosaki too well. Maybe he's not the one to be hunted yet. Maybe he should come back later. Feeling this way they felt when they first security crew seems to have returned. No one's out moved, seemingly frozen, except for one.
No. What?
Sacha won't gaze at you either. I won't cry when we lose you again. I'm gonna beat Kurosaki so I can see Haruto. Because Haruto is my precious friend. Clone Sacha looks directly at Kurosaki as he speaks. The strong will within her reminds me of. Yeah, you're right. We just said we were gonna bring Haruto back to life.
Yeah!
Damn right. We ain't gonna let you take your friend again.
Give me a break.
My, I didn't expect the change of Kurosaki's appearance. We'll have to give it all we've got. Can't let that happen. Prepared various traps and gimmicks in the for in case Kurosaki went out of control. I don't know if they're still functioning, but they're worth a shot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mamoru. I have to break my precious toys. We'll fight fair and square.
From that day ends here.
Let's end this for real this time.
Prepare
yeah.
yourself. We can't lose this fight.
Next time.
They won't get away. Ready?
Concentrate.
Wow, this is a really hard boss. Like,
Concentrate.
fuck's sake, look at this boss.
They won't get away. Ready?
Thought if I told you first, you might not want to come here, but now we've defeated Kurosaki and successfully obtained the X key. Thanks to all you, I was able to get rid of the out-of-control Kurosaki. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the Garage Island. They carry
No.
on bringing Haruto back. No, you can't revive Haruto.
What?
You tell me you lied to us. You said we could
No.
revive Haruto. That's not a lie. That's why I brought us here to get it. So I can destroy it in one hand.
Give me a break.
You should be more cautious. Didn't say I'm the mastermind. Why would you ever trust me with the X key? I raised the X key higher man, then tightened my grip.
Don't. Zen.
Wouldn't you mind staying within my field of view?
Uh-huh.
You're a sharp one. Didn't think you saw me. Is this
Well.
your plan? Even I hadn't told you. You may eventually realise the secret of Garage Island.
That's why.
To destroy it,
Do you understand?
I want you all to know it feels like lose someone precious to you forever. For that, I activate I transplanted my cell beforehand. So to get it, extend out my left wrist and wrap around the X key.
Like I said, give me a
Stop!
break.
You seem to misunderstand something. The content is he's still Yosuke. Haruto Urashi is dead.
Wanna die?
You know what happened if you destroy that, don't you? Kill me, that's fine. You'll quickly forget about killing Sachika and live a carefree life. Expect you have no qualms over killing me and live peacefully afterwards among the 6 of you.
This
Is my revenge. You don't have the words to stop me. Goodbye, Yosuke. And goodbye, everyone. Didn't say next scene construct. Raises a grievous cry, but even her scream, her voice somehow manages to reach my
Please
ears.
stop, big brother.
Huh?
Please.
Don't let you end Haruto's potential. Precious member of the Garage Kids and my friend. How dare this clone call me that? Do you think you're doing pretty with Sachia? Do you think you stop? I'm me. I've heard it somewhere before. Did you get your memories back?
For real?
No way, could that really?
Impossible.
No. Clone Sach's a completely different person. She couldn't retain memories.
Nothing is impossible.
Science has proven this time and time again. So I made you wait for so long. That's right, I've been waiting for Sachika ever since I lost it in the blood-soaked garage. Is it really you? Why now? No, I was always here. I just wasn't able to surface.
I'm sure.
Getting over the trauma cruelty must have allowed my conscience to take over. Could it be dissociative identity disorder? Another personality? It shouldn't be possible for my dead sister personality to
It's
reside.
true.
I know it's a lot to take in. There's no scientific evidence to back it up. Here I am. Don't destroy that XE. I don't hate anyone over what happened. Here there's a old war within me. I can't think. What is this? How am I supposed to react? What did I
That's
do?
not it.
I know you hated him. Don't you want revenge?
Understand?
The others betrayed you. You had Kurosaki murdered you. Roars in, looks at the others. He lowers ahead as if Sachika's getting a gunshot. I don't expect your forgiveness. I know what to say, we were so horrible to you.
Nope.
When you apologise, you have another choice. Got to see all my beloved friends again.
Sachi.
Stop it. Don't say that with her face and voice. You know how much I've spent alone in this world?
Understand?
I lived only to get revenge. Thanks. I think that to do is viewing through. It's good to see how much hatred you harboured. And also how much love you had for me. But I want isn't revenge. It's to live alongside everyone.
Remember what you said to me a long time ago? You said you wouldn't make me feel alone ever again. They're my friends and I love them. Please, don't take them away from me.
So now she hitting the floor is heard. Falling my knees, lips trembling like a whale. Motionless, and she gently embraces me, just as I'd once done for her.
Thank you, big brother.
An end. Never would have predicted in my wildest dreams. That's how plans made by younger men always turn out. The end story comes to an end. A bar box that shows the progress of the data being copied, taking about 2 hours to fill. How's new XE's made?
Good morning. What's your name?
This is my 3rd time hearing that, Sashika.
We meet again, huh, Haruto? Haruto!
All right.
Haruto.
Hey,
I'm still naked?
listen here.
Sit there looking confused, you ass. I am your mother. Try and think yourself from him. Glad you're alright. Did you guys get the machine part in school? He doesn't know he was killed by Kurosaki, so it's a copy. Georgia, look at his face, gives you a strange feeling. You think you're glad you didn't destroy it?
My.
When did you pick on me? You laugh as brother and sister.
Everyone.
Yeah. Thanks. Something about this feels nostalgic. Nostalgic? That's right. I used to laugh with these kids. There was Sachika, the others, and me. I thought those days would never end. Those days were always a treat. There's his dad! Oh my gosh!